Hey, today we're playing Postal. We already recorded a thing of Postal, but we couldn't fucking figure it out. So now we know what we're doing, and it'll
Yeah,
actually be interesting to watch.
hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay,
Postal.
so
So, what,
how
you were asking
superpowers
superpowers,
will
yes.
work in the real world. So let's start with super speed.
Super speed.
Yeah, that one.
So, when you say super speed, you mean, like,
Going fast as
specifically
heck.
running or all
Running.
actions?
Wait, no. All just simply accelerated.
Hey, everything's really, really
You have
fast.
the ability
Um,
to go faster in any actions that you choose.
well, I would say the easiest way to have that work, which would probably be the most broken, or well, it'd be the most broken and kind of the worst. You'd have to have an extended lifespan to take advantage of this. Would be like a localized temporal field, which, okay, that sounds like it's all sci-fi bullshit, but what I'm referring to is like, when, what's its face? Um, uh, I'm referring to when, my brain, man. I'm hurt.
Speed, fast,
Yeah, time.
time.
I'm referring to, fuck. What am I referring to? I'm referring to, time dilation.
Oh,
Which can be done via just, like, mass and stuff, so, I'm gonna kill everyone because I want to. Where are the last two people?
they're on the ground. There goes one of them. There's another one.
Wait a minute. Oh, they were on the ground. Okay.
And they're the last one.
Okay,
Okay.
now we actually know how to go to the next fucking...
Level didn't take us the entire episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So, super speed. You need space time to be able to survive.
Well, that would be the most
Easiest.
practical way. The easiest way to explain it away would be doing that.
Okay.
Now, if somebody asked, how the hell did that happen, then you'd have to be like, voodoo bullshit. Because that's just not. It's just not.
It's too many explaining.
Yeah,
But,
there's not
if
enough. We don't even, like, if you knew the answer to that, then you'd be able to do it in real life.
Yeah.
Which,
And
you can't.
I don't think anybody knows yet.
Correct. Man, I've
But,
got...
bucket. What was that?
I took shit, I guess. I don't know.
And it's red and a cube.
It's
Cody, I'm worried about you.
red and a cube. Cody, I'm worried. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine, man.
I don't know.
I'm fine. Where's the
If you
nearest
say so,
hospital?
man. What?
Where's the nearest hospital?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, you're in a different location than I am, and
I would say just keep taking left turns until you get to it.
that doesn't make sense. No,
Okay.
that
Well,
would not work at all.
No, yeah, it would. It would if there was a hospital to the next left.
Yeah, but there isn't.
Yeah, and how do you know that? You were just asking me.
I know where it isn't, not where it is.
Okay, we'll just rule out where it isn't.
Just
and find
subtract
where
where it isn't from where it is.
it is. And then bam, you know where everything is all the time. The only problem with that is you have to know everything. And at that point, you don't need to not know where anything isn't. Because you already know where everything is.
Okay, so I would love it if I could have all of these people dead. Where are the last 2 hostiles?
Well, there's a civilian. Okay.
Yeah, he's dead. Don't worry about it.
You're getting shot. You're shooting.
Yes.
Where? They're
Car
probably
alarm.
hiding behind buildings.
Whatever. The outskirts. Where am I? That's where I am.
You are right there.
Yeah.
Okay. What next? Let's do.
We could do
strength.
Strength? Okay.
Yeah, strength. Now
I feel like
you could do super dense muscle.
You could do that. Or you could do I mean, I'm gonna be honest, probably the best way to do super strength would just be to remove the limiter in your brain on your strength, so that, I mean, you're strong enough that you can break your own bones.
Yeah, but you know, you just don't.
You know, just
well, most
just
people just don't.
Well, yeah, because you have a limiter, but if you
if you got rid of that plus super dense muscle, I mean, also if you had super strength, you'd probably need reinforced bone and thicker skin.
Yes, which, you know, some people have like reinforced bones, and it's such a like big deal that like that's actually a thing that is a problem, because you're basically indestructible. However, if you break your bone, if you break your bones, doctors are gonna have a hard-ass time giving you a replacement, because they have to, you know, like drill out a little bit of your actual bone, and that's hard.
Yeah. I mean, why would they need to do that, though? Like, in what situation would they... I guess I don't quite know how bone... What do you mean replace?
Like, say you break something and it's not going to be repaired by healing, you know? It just isn't gonna happen.
Wow.
Oh my god. Amazing! This is the most fun I've ever had. Oh my god.
Wait, get the rocket launcher dude to blow him up.
Already have.
Alright. But,
I murdered all of the parade. Anyways. I'm a terrible
for super
person.
Strength, we just need reinforced bone, denser muscle, and thicker skin, and getting rid of the limiter in your brain.
Yeah,
for
so...
super speed, we need time dilation.
Yes.
So, you know, keeping it simple.
Keeping it simple. Well, here's the thing, though. So, what I assumed what you were meaning when you asked, like, how would superpowers work in the real world, I assumed you meant, like, how would you execute having them, basically. And so, just me saying something like, oh, yes, increased strength with skin or whatever, isn't quite cutting it. So if somebody, I mean, if we were looking for a way to modify our bodies, not just like a genetic thing, but if we were looking to do like a cyborg type modification, then, oh, you whore. You bastard. I'm gonna kill you. Die. No.
Anyway, cybernetic enhancements.
If you wanted to increase the strength of your skin, you'd use graphene, which is currently pretty difficult to make, because it's like the strongest single atom? No, strongest single molecule substance. So like, if you had a sheet of graphene, I believe it would be relatively bullet resistance, and one sheet of graphene, might I add, is a singular atom thick.
Huh.
So
That's certainly interesting.
yes, definitely. Man, I've only killed 58% of the hostiles. I hate you. Hate you, die. No!
Don't worry, it's not tracking.
He wasn't a tracking one, yeah, good.
Okay, so that's strength.
That's skin though. That's your skin. And well, graphene's pretty relatively flexible too though.
Yeah.
Especially because it's, you know, thin. And then but with strength, if you wanted to do that, what you could do is now, this is one that I've actually thought of because this is kind of practical. Or, well, it's practical because it's possible. You could make artificial muscles. So there's a whole, like, there's a design to make artificial muscles where you basically take a tube inside of a larger tube, and the smaller tube is like elastic and the larger tube is more rigid, and what that does is as you fill up the smaller tube, the more rigid tube just makes sure that your smaller tube doesn't burst. And the
what is this?
This is a different fucking. Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Anyways, I like it. The rigid tube.
System's easier.
Yeah, the rigid tube prevents.
Tube makes your muscle in place.
Yeah, it prevents the smaller tube from, you know, going breaking. Pop.
Yeah.
But what the smaller tube does is it as you fill it up with a fluid of some sort, so keep in mind a gas is technically a fluid, so it's not just liquid, it's also gas. As you inflate it with literally anything that is capable of being inflated with, it increases the diameter of the smaller tube. And when you increase the diameter of a tube like that, you're decreasing the length. So you that's actually how our real muscles work. Okay, what the fuck? That's a wall
there, Cody.
Okay, man, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little retarded.
Yeah,
yeah, I can fucking see that. Loser had to run away. Anyways, in fear. And I watched a video where someone kind of did this. They didn't do a whole bunch of like optimizations to it. They just kind of made a prototype and then said, fuck it, I'm done. Which is the most half-assed shit I think I've ever heard or seen. But they made a hydrolysis machine, which they work better at higher pressures. I think you've probably heard me talk about hydrolysis before.
Yeah, I think so.
You just take like 2 electrodes in water and then you pass electricity through the water. Usually it helps if you add some sort of thing that makes the water more conductive. Like lye, I think, can make it more conductive. And you can get some like industrial strength level ones. Hey, nice. My health. Anyways,
Funny.
you can get like industrial strength ones because, you know, having conductive water is actually very useful in a lot of industrial use cases.
Okay.
But the God, the when you split that, it becomes more efficient at higher pressures, and it also creates pressure because hydrogen and oxygen take up more space than water. No, 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 no. Okay. Poor.
Yeah.
Anyways, fuck, man, I'm in the thick of it. I need to not be.
So it makes it better and more efficient.
It does, yes, and
So it gets stronger.
so it makes even more pressure build up, basically. I saw someone do that with artificial muscles. They didn't do a great job with their artificial muscles. They kind of sucked, not gonna lie. But
Okay.
they did it and it worked. I mean, they were able to, without flexing their own muscles, they were able to lift something that I think was 100 kilos, so that's like 220 pounds, with a single like hand or a single arm of it. That's pretty damn impressive. Oh man, okay, there's 3 more hostiles. I don't know if I'm gonna want to fucking mess with those. Oh, I have 7 health. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, that's no good. What just happened? My main monitor just shut off. It is dead. I don't know what happened.
Is it not coming back?
It is. Something happened. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Okay, can you see?
I can see.
I'm a little confused as to what happened.
Me too, man. I don't know if like it unplugged or something, but I hit the power button on the bottom and it doesn't turn back on. So I'm just gonna like poke the cords a little bit and see if something's loose. But
sounds like power might be loose, but I don't know.
Possible.
So why am I going in this fucking cave?
Next, let's do laser eyes.
Laser eyes. Actually, there was a thing that actually like made sense, and that was so I think it's, who is it? Cyclops? Is he the guy with laser eyes?
Yeah, Cyclops.
I think how his thing does it is like he opens up like a portal to a world or a location that has
Are you sure?
just a shitload of. Yeah, I thought so. I'm not sure though.
I think you're just saying stuff,
I
man.
could
I don't know
be.
about that one.
You know what?
Cyclops doesn't seem to have any control over his laser eyes. That's why he wears the glasses in the visor.
Yeah, that's why I said it's an open portal thing.
Oh, I get what you mean. I thought you meant he had control. He was like, I laser you, and he opens a portal in his eyes to another dimension. No, I've got absolutely no clue how his power works. I don't even know if it's ever explained. I could probably find out.
I wish the executing was more of like me blasting their face off instead of like oh, I'm gonna a little, you know? Anyways, but with that, I mean, if you did that in real life, if you're gonna do something like cybernetic augmentations to do that, then you'd probably want to put lasers that are like behind the, or well, not behind, but in front of the photosensitive parts of your eyes. What the hell? Oh, there you are, bastard.
Okay. Didn't you even roll on my
Man.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it seems that Cyclops' beams are made of pure concussive force and do not generate any form of heat, even as a byproduct of friction.
Are you joking?
He's just angry.
That's weird.
No, but he's got no control over it. So they just kind of like, it always happens.
Yeah, and then
and it can only
visor.
be contained with ruby quartz.
And somehow his visor is like, you know,
ruby
quartz that you can turn on and off.
Well, it's probably like a slidey thing.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was funny. You can turn off a material. I'm gonna just turn off this aluminum right here. I mean, there are materials that you can turn off, but those are called smart materials, and they're...
What do you mean by turn off?
I mean, you can turn them on and turn them off.
Okay, but what does that entail? Like, what happens?
It depends on which smart material you're using.
Give me a material, and then explain.
I don't know the names, but there's one where, whenever you pass electricity through it, it goes to its original shape.
Oh, I've heard about ones like that. Yeah, I get you. There's one you put into warm water, and it's a metal. It returns to its original form.
Yes, that's another one. I believe actually that's the same one. I believe that's the same one. It's just like a byproduct is that it also does it in or it does it with electricity as well. No, they were doing it with water mainly, but.
Oh, okay. That's pretty weird.
Anyway, if you put lasers like right in front of the photosensitive parts of your eyes, actually, never mind. No, that'd be stupid. Because then you wouldn't be able to see. You'd have to put it in your blind spot. That's how. Hell yeah. My brain just was like, ha, yeah, remember that thing?
That's pretty good.
Oh my god.
But well, so it'd be on the outsides of your...
What?
What?
It would not be on the outside of your eyes, no.
No, I mean like on your face, you'd be towards the outside part of your eye, like
no.
Positionally, like not like to the left of your left eye, to the right of your right. That's where your blind spot is, isn't it?
Yes, that would actually be correct. Yes.
Okay.
But I thought you were referring to like it being
literally
near the pupil. You know, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I understand that.
0 hostiles. Hell yeah. 0 population. Hell yeah.
Branding.
I'm amazing. Trailer park.
So we've got speed, strength, eyes. How about super slowness?
Super slowness.
Reduce the muscle density. And we're done.
That is sloth. My special ability is that nobody wants to eat me. Because I'm literally not worth it.
I'm just useless.
I'm such a pathetic, like, my existence is so pathetic. Okay. I swear to God. I'm...
you know, sloths, when they mate, the females just kind of like climb a tree and scream until a male finds them.
You're joking.
No, man.
That is hilarious. God, I gotta play it a little bit more cool and calm and collected, bro.
And intelligent.
Yeah, which is a little annoying because I really just wanted to go Postal, you know?
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like delivery, but it's bullets. Oh, there, and you.
Health. I got health, so I'm a little bit better off, but that little bit is not a lot of bit, so
that is just a little bit. That is true. Who am I? Where am I? I'm right here. All right, cool.
Who are you?
Man,
why
I probably should figure out why my monitor turned off, because that's not good.
Yeah, if it's broken, that sucks.
It's not broken. I think I just yoinked a cord by accident. At least I hope so.
Man, they've really got to figure out this whole, you know, cover thing. And shooting, in a way that will cause
button on
minimal
the back of this
civilian
monitor. What's that do?
casualties.
Whoa! I can adjust its angle.
What?
Ow! I didn't know I could do that.
With the button?
Oh my god! Wait. It turns. Is it about to fall off?
Dude, almost all monitors turn.
Okay. I'm now able to access the back.
My monitor, turns many different ways. It turns into the 4th dimension, for example.
Interesting.
There's one person left alive, and it's that one.
How's it do
Hey,
that?
I'm gonna watch you die. Oh, he died.
How nice.
Next stop,
kind,
Armageddon. Amazing. This is so great. This game is actually pretty fun. We got 4 minutes left. Hell yeah.
Alright. Well, what should we do? I feel like that's enough time to figure out how, man, I'm blanking on powers that are actually somewhat, like, doable.
Telekinesis.
You can't do anything that's, like, telekinesis. That's a good one. I have the hiccups. Well...
You're probably sitting there thinking, how the hell do you do telekinesis? But it's kind of simple. And by kind of simple, I mean it's really fucking difficult.
Okay, so you lied.
There's, you can use, acoustics, to do many different kinds of things, such as a kind of telekinesis. Or well, not telekinesis, but I forget what it's called. It's like, it's like, phonic kinesis or something.
What is that one?
It means you use sound to control things.
Like movement or brain waves?
Movement.
Okay, cool. No, that's interesting. Which I saw somebody do something like that, where they just got like a bass speaker and they just blasted it and the ping pong started floating.
Mm-hmm. You just have to have
cool.
a really strong sound motor, which you can do relatively easily. I mean, speakers aren't ever really designed to go, you know, to the loudness that it would fucking murder everyone's ears.
Can do it.
But they can do it, yeah. I mean, like, it's 100% possible, and if you just make it something that's not hearable and or you have hearing protection, then you'll probably be fine, maybe. Just a little. Wow, man, they really don't care about civilian casualties. They just want me gone.
Speaking of sound, there is this device, and I don't know the name, I don't know who made it. But I saw
the
this forever
jammer?
ago. What?
The jammer, the speech jammer?
No, maybe. No, it's a little thing, and you point it at somebody, and you turn it on, and I don't know how it works.
That's the speech jammer.
No, but it causes excruciating pain.
Oh. I mean...
And it's only hearable to the person it's being directed at. But it doesn't cause any actual physical pain. It's just really frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting.
Yes, correct. It is interesting.
Well, I don't even know if it's real, but I just remember that that's a thing that I saw. And
yeah,
an official-looking old image.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
It has to be real.
Doubt that something like that exists because I mean, you can use sound to heat and cool things as well, and so you could use that to do something like, you know, boil someone alive.
Interesting. That's certainly
not my first choice, but
situation. Man, that suck.
Mhm.
Man,
You can
probably kill you.
Yeah, but you can heat and cool things from a distance with sound because of harmonics. You know how things vibrate at certain frequencies or whatever?
You bet I do.
Yeah, they're harmonics.
Just vibrate the water molecules inside somebody at the right way, and bam, soup.
Mm-hmm. Soup. I like soup.
Are we allowed to say that?
I
put in a watch list.
It's a great question.
We'll just tell them not to.
Just don't do that.
Stop it.
Obviously,
Just
you're not allowed to, obviously, but you can. I mean,
really want to.
who's gonna stop you? The authorities? Soup. Anyways. Oh man.
Soup.
Soup.
Wow.
Whore.
Not what I was going to say.
However, yes.
We are just... I'm thinking we're just about out of time for this one.
Yes, we are. We're actually... Yeah, we're like right out of time. So, after this level, real quick.
Certainly an interesting game.
Yes, it is definitely an interesting game. I love it.
It only took us about half an hour to figure out how to get to the next level.
And then we actually started having fun. This is a great game.
It's pretty neat.
You should play it sometime. I mean, I don't think we'll make another video on it, but I'm gonna play it some more, probably, maybe, if I remember. You know, like I'm not gonna go out of my way to play it, but
you know, if it just happens to open itself and I don't have anything else to do, you know, I'd consider it.
I'd consider it. God, man, I'm only 50% murder hostels.
Yeah, this big area.
Oh my god. Yeah, it said like Armageddon, I am become death.
Oh, cool.
But it didn't say that. It said Armageddon, but it didn't say I am become death. That's a quote from the dude who invented the atomic bomb.
I get the sentence structure, but it just sounds like a child saying it.
It does. You're right.
And I don't know how to feel about it.
That's a turret. I was wondering if that would hurt me, but it's apparent that it will not.
Okay, cool.
The thing I find funny is that in this game, they don't seem to acknowledge the— oh, he shot himself with the fucking— they don't seem to acknowledge the fact that if I was actually firing a gun for this freaking long, it would it would catch on fire. Like,
not to mention, like, the recoil would just destroy your shoulder. Like this.
Maybe I don't know. Like, cause
maybe not destroy, but it
maybe not with this.
great.
With this, yeah. It
would hurt.
Correct. Oh, hey, that's a grenade launcher. Idiot.
I mean, if you've got protection, which you're currently wearing like a leather jacket.
Which,
so,
I mean, would help some.
It would. It's, you know, it's leather's not horrible at cushioning.
Leather's actually really good at being a thing
protective.
That you wear.
That's why they use it for
bikers.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
Vest. Because it's actually rather strong. You just put some metal bits and pieces somewhere in there.
Yeah, to increase its rigidity a bit.
I don't know where it would go, because I don't know quite where it'd go. But if you put it in there, I bet it'd do something.
I bet it'd be, you know, what it is. Anyways, I'm done with this level. Thank you guys, for watching. Oh my god. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. Fucking die.
Okay. If you got a game recommendations, slap them down in the comments. We'll read them and maybe act on them.
Probably.
Probably. More than most likely.
More than likely. Preferably free because we're fucking poor.
Broke.
Yeah.
And short little games.
Yeah, short, tiny little games that we never want to play ever again. One-offs.
Yeah, just little things. Just little bits.
Yes. Bye.